Hey guys, it's me, OptimusPhillip, and today I will give the most surprising review I'll ever give. Today, to start the countdown of weeks till the release of The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I will review Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. This movie is utter crap. I realize it's one of the most popular superhero movies of its era, but I just loathe it. First, let me go over the story and why I despise it. Peter Parker is a shy nerd who gets bitten by a mutant spider, which turns him into a superhero. Meanwhile, his best friend's father, Norman Osborn, CEO of Oscorp, also gets superpowers from an experimental performance-enhancing serum developed by Oscorp for the military, and he becomes the villainous Green Goblin. What's to hate about that? It's extremely close to the source material, which is just pathetic. Look at Spider-Man Unlimited. That cartoon was trying to be inaccurate and was well received. This movie could have been just as good without having anything to do with the source material. The next thing I'd like to address is the casting. Everybody is horribly cast. Who thought Tobey Maguire would be a good Spider-Man? And who thought James Franco was a good Harry Osborn? But the one casting choice I hate the most is Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin. Who thought it was a good idea to cast him? You may be thinking, if he hates those casting choices, he must loathe Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane. But you'd be wrong on that, as I found her to be the perfect choice. Another thing I hate is the score. The main title's theme is quite dramatic, and I really hate that. Seriously, just do a more orchestral form of the 60s theme. People will recognize it, and it's got a very lighthearted feel to it. Not like the main title theme that they actually used. Now, costume designs is next. Everyone complains about the Green Goblin's costume, and so will I. Because the Power Ranger look bugs me, and because they stick to the mainstream comics when the ultimate version of Goblin would have worked just as good on film. Now, I absolutely hate the Spider-Man costume because, again, it's too close to the comics. That may make you think I'd like the Amazing movie suit because of its differences from the source, but that's obviously based on the Ben Reilly suit, so I hate that too. Though I do like how this version has menacing-looking eyes. At least now the Bugle has some reason to think Spidey's a menace. What hero has those eyes? People complain that the Green Goblin lacks motivation, but really he doesn't. As shown in the rooftop scene between him and Spidey, he has a bit of a god complex, thinking that fate gave him and Spider-Man these powers so they could rule the world. It's so cliche though, and it's the Green Goblin. You shouldn't have motivation. Way to go ruining one of the most popular Marvel characters, co-op. Now, with all those things in mind, I'm going to give this movie an 8 out of 10. What? You seriously thought I hated this movie? Check the date it was posted. It's April Fool's Day. Any statements of opinion have been changed to be the opposite of my real opinion for comedic effect. Join me next week when I review Spider-Man 2. I promise that it will be a serious video.